people have been using it
It was
for.
one of the gifts of the Magi.
Exactly.
Sure.
Right. So, and we can talk about, that's a whole nother story, but they believe that hemp extract and cannabis was actually in the Bible too. It just got mistranslated, but that's another story. So using
it's the real story, no?
It's not another
It's
story.
the real story.
Right. It is the real story, yeah, but it got left out.
So what the Bible would say, there were many weeds in the land. That's what they were talking about. Yes. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, we know that they're talking in metaphors.
They just want to talk that they were in a desert. We know they weren't. They were cultivating cannabis.
Right. Yeah, and it was one of the magical things that's how Jesus. How Jesus got rid of leprosy and things like that, which would make sense. You put a little bit of CBD oil into things.
And then so that brings us right back again to
Lifeline.
life.
Okay, so back to Lifeline. Sorry, we're jumping around. Yeah. So what I've noticed in my usage, I've been doing this stuff with Irie for about 3 years. I've been working on all this stuff for over 7 years. People can take our Lifeline blend and put it onto moles that have developed from the sun. So you notice a spot comes up. I've worked with many people where they can take droppers of their 500 milligram or 1,000 milligram concentration, put it onto a Band-Aid overnight, and in about 5 days, the mole's gone. And if it's not completely gone, there's nothing left on the surface. So a couple more days, it's eradicated. So that is amazing. People are having to get surgery.
It's like
People are having to get
dark
surgery
spots.
for that.
It's like having dark spots on your skin and things like that. If you're going to take the tincture internally, how does that help you if you take it internally?
Oh man, it does everything.
Man. So, there's my drum roll again. Let's go.
Well, so Lifeline has some really good frankincense has some really good anti-cancer properties that have been studied. And so there's research on this that has showed that it's reduced the cancer cells in all different kinds of cancer patients. So all different types of cancers, the T cell count gets reduced by putting frankincense on acupressure points, and they call it supralingually, which is on the tops of people's mouths. So just doing that, there's studies that show it reduces cancer cell count. So now we're taking it internally and we're adding hemp extract in, which we know has a lot of magic. And there may be some harmonies that are happening with hemp extract and frankincense that can help prevent some things like this.
Or slow growth or...
The harmony being like an entourage effect in essence.
Right, and so it's like a double entourage effect. It's like we have the entourage effect of the full hemp extract, but we're also getting the entourage throwing in these other botanicals like frankincense, which, like I said, we know is a super healer in and of itself.
That's very cool.
And where do you produce your stuff?
So our manufacturing facility is in Oakland, California.
Okay.